This unit is colored pencil blending. You will be doing layering and gradation techniques using colored pencil. The objectives are to demonstrate colored pencil blending technique by layering one color on top of another. You'll demonstrate color theory knowledge by selecting analogous color combinations as the most successful. You'll demonstrate colored pencil value gradation techniques by seamlessly blending one color with white and black. And then you'll demonstrate colored pencil blending techniques to make 3D looking basic shapes, and those will be sphere, cone, cylinder, and cube. Why are we doing this? Practicing these techniques will give you a new way to use a familiar tool. I know you've all used colored pencils before in life. Also, once you can illustrate believable basic shapes, you can apply that knowledge and skill to illustrate most anything, because everything around us is all just made of basic shapes. The materials to gather are your colored pencil, package of 12. You need 12 different colors for this. If you have your own colored pencils, just pick 12 colors to work with. You need a regular pencil and a ruler and a 9-inch by 12-inch piece of drawing paper. We're not doing this in our sketchbooks because we need a little bit bigger surface than the sketchbook paper.
Okay, this is colored pencil blending and kind of a matrix. So what I mean by this is we are going to set up kind of a box grid. So measure 6 inches with your ruler and six inches this way too. Oh no, my pencil. Okay, so you've got 6 across and 6 down, and you have 12 colored pencils. So check this out. Okay, so now you have all 12 of your colored pencils that you were given kind of represented here. 6 are this way, 6 are this way. So now what you do is you mix those 2 colored pencils in that square. So for instance, that was this one plus this one. So in general, you want to start with the lightest color first, and these are kind of a toss-up. I would say they're kind of similar value. So you are going to give your square a nice value like this. So the trick with colored pencils is to actually not press super hard, but just give it a lot of layers. So you can press kind of hard, but pressing too hard doesn't get you anywhere with colored pencils. And sometimes it helps to kind of go back over it with the first color too. To do a quality job on this, I'd really like you to aim for seeing no paper through the colored pencil. And with colored pencils, you can kind of feel the wax of the colored pencil base just kind of mixing with these. So I want you to get to that point where you're very saturated with your color and you can kind of feel the waxes mixing. Okay, this is gonna take a long time. It's gonna be pretty tedious. So now our 2 colors are white. Hard to tell where exactly you've gone with the white. And Okay, so when you're done with the matrix, pat yourself on the back with your limp noodle arm that's so tired from coloring. And now pick your favorite and least favorite color combination. Kind of like the grossest one and the best one. And I think for me, I like this one a lot. So I'm gonna give it a happy face. And I think this one's pretty disgusting, which is not surprising because blue and orange do not mix well together under any circumstances, according to the color wheel. But that teal and that purple actually looks kind of cool. The last part of this project is going to be doing a gradation and some basic shapes. So first for a gradation, take your black colored pencil and make a little shading strip that goes from black to any color you choose. I'm gonna do the sandwich blending technique. And just kind of keep going over until you are happy with your blending. And then introduce white. Okay, and you can label that gradation. Next, I want to do a few basic shapes because these are kind of the same no matter what art materials you use. And you don't need to make these super big, but we'll do sphere, cone, cylinder, and cube. And you do need to apply a light source with these. So there's a little sun for us. And with colored pencil gradation, on a sphere, you're gonna have a highlight spot, and I like to get that in with white colored pencil first. And let's do a single color for this like we did last time. And you can just kind of start light about the middle here. You should be doing full pressure, nice, vibrant color. And the reason why we spend so much time with basic shapes in drawing is that literally the world is made up of basic shapes. So you can draw so many different objects once you know these basic techniques. Okay, and then at the last crescent spot, you can introduce black. All right, and then a shadow would be cast kind of in this direction. Good. Then for the cone, you can go ahead and do the white over on this side for the highlight. And then over on this side, it would be the dark side because it's farthest away from the light. Kind of give it a black triangle there. I like to kind of bring it out a little bit. And I'll go green for this one. So in the middle is kind of where you're going to want your plain green. All right, and then the shadow. Then cylinder. The white would be this side because that's closer to the sun. And then the dark side would be this side. And we're going to kind of make this look like an empty cylinder. So you can do a bit of black right here. Woo! So that'll kind of look like an empty cylinder. And its shadow would kind of be cast over this direction. And lastly, the cube. Cubes are different because you do kind of 3 distinct values. And over here is going to be the darkest value. So I'm going to do that black with just a little color on top of it. And then I'll do the front face like one of the true colors. And then I'm going to do a really light version on the top. So I'll use white up there. Got a little red for this one. So I'll just give it a little bit of red here. And add a little red tint to that. Then we'll just go plain red in the front. So the top is picking up a lot of light, the front is picking up kind of half light, and then the dark side is in shadow. And we can give it a shadow too. And we can call those basic shapes. Okay, and that is it for this project.